Hi everybody. This was supposed to be my first night out of the year. Hammock, top of the mountain, in between the trees. And you can see I've not even reached the mountain path yet. I packed to what I thought would be a bare minimum. All night I've been wrecking myself trying to think what I can do without. But I don't know how much my rucksack weighs. But it's heavy. I've got 4 litres of water. So one good thing is the more water I drink, the lighter my weight gets. But it's let's have a look. It's 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes past 4 at the moment. I'm going to see how far I get, but I can't walk and talk, so I'll let you know how it gets on, how I get on. Nice though. I'm just so breathless. I might have another puff of my inhaler and then see how it goes. Catch up with you in a while. .4:14, break 2, beginning of the mountain path, although at the moment it's feeling more like the path to Mordor. If the eye doesn't get me, the heart attack will. Anyway, I need a breather. I can't be sitting here talking to you lot all the time. I've got work to do. I need to get my breath back. Push on a bit further. Adios. As you can see, maybe we've had a little bit of rain the past few days. Not too bad. It's made it a little soft underfoot, but that's no problem. Okay. You want to watch me go around this holding a camera? Sadistic people. It gets. Okay, this is the way. Right. Look, it's 19 minutes past. And I know, this might seem funny to you out there. It's only been a few minutes since I started. And I've not gotten very far. And I seriously wonder if I'm actually going to make it. I really wanted to get out and start tackling the... Well, anyway. But the thing is, even though I haven't got very far, and even though it's only been a few minutes since I last got back here, I did a little bit. And it's not a race, other than will it be dark by the time I get up there, but you know, just gone 4, so I doubt it. He says. If I just keep doing a little bit, even if I have to take 30 breaks, I'll end up at the top. Although I say that, the breaks are going to get more frequent the higher I get, because the path gets steeper. I could stop now, or I could do what I did just then and before, and that's go a little bit further and then stop again. So that's what I'm going to do, and we'll just see how far we get. Catch you a bit further up the road. Bye bye. Here we go. 4:27. Took a breather. Oops. Right, hang on. This is how this one goes. 4:30. Took a breather. 4:35. Checking in. 4:35 then. 30 yards. 30 yards. Damn. I need to breathe. Get your breath. Man, this is beautiful, but it's look at that. Wow, how'd that tree come down? It's just broken. I guess I've got to be watching that tonight. Okay, another break. It's not even worth telling you the time or how far I've gone. Ask me right now if I ever regret taking up smoking. Little bit. Okay, it's not a pity party. See, the thing that makes all of these breaks tedious is that normally in the past when you have a break you go for a ciggy, and that's why it became go for a ciggy break. It's obvious. Damn. There was a cuckoo. He stopped to sort of press play. Well, look, you can see the top of the mountain, but I've got the steepest to go. I've not really gone very far, but as I said earlier, this isn't a race. I'm on the verge of swearing. I'm wondering why the hell I'm doing this to myself. What I should be saying, why the hell did I do this to myself? Because I should be able to do this. People do it all the time. Healthy people, people that don't smoke. Maybe a few people that do smoke. Give it a few years. Let this be a warning to you. Anyway, I've got a couple of more markers to get by before I know I'm near the top, really. Just up there is a fallen tree on the right hand side. That's I'm labelling that the Lord of the Rings tree, which is where they hid under the roots of the fallen tree. That's coming up next. I'll show you that when we get to it. And then there's a bend in the path, sharp bend, and there's another one, and then I'm at the top. But I'll show you that when we get to that. See you in a bit. The Lord of the Rings tree up ahead. It's 447, 448. Can't tell. Eyes going blurry. Where's the world swimming? Why am I dying? Okay, nearly at the Lord of the Rings tree. I'll show you when we get there. Kirk out. We're a little bit closer. I can't even do that in one stretch. Ain't it ridiculous? But, oh, what a view of some trees. Oh, I can't breathe. The Lord of the Rings tree. I can't even speak without slurring. The Lord of the Rings tree. Here we go. And you can see it's not far to the top now. Well, it's far enough as far as I'm concerned. Hang on. Still got a ways to go. I'm fucked. Yeah. Stum. 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 There you go. Bit of reenactment there for you. I'll do that one for free. Not too far. I think some bikes down there. Don't know if you could hear them. They might be on their way up. Thing is, not too far to go. Just at the top there. Well, just there. Where the tip of my stick is. That's the first bend. Goes up to about there. And then it heads back. And then we're at the top. Couldn't come soon enough as far as I'm concerned. I've forgotten I've got to build a camp yet. And we'll go through some gear as well. Specifically this rucksack, which is really digging into my armpits. It's not comfortable with just a t-shirt on. Okay. First bend. I was just thinking, see, it's a nice little stop here. If this was if you're watching someone fitter, younger, more able, what you'd be watching right now, nice choreographed camera shots. There'd be a picture, there'd be a camera mounted just there, and you'd get a shot of me struggling to get up this hill, showing all my grit and determination, trying to get up this hill. And then you'd see me walk past and go up there. That's all well and good. But when you see people do that, you know, guaranteed that the hike you see shown in a video is a fraction of the hike that they actually took. Because that requires putting up a camera, walking back down the hill, then filming myself. The camera's watching, filming me going back down the hill, filming me going back up the hill, walking off into the distance, then turning around and coming back, picking up the camera, then going and doing it all over again. Giving away the secrets. I feel like I'm going to be thrown out of the magic circle or something. Giving away YouTube's state secrets. I've done it myself, and I'd do it again if it looks pretty and attractive. But right now, you get what you're given. Because quite frankly, I ain't got the energy to go back down there and walk back up again. Walk up there and walk back down again. You might get some of that later on when I'm setting up camp. 5:02 PM. I've just passed the first Z and I've stopped for another breather. That's where we're going. The Z stops about, there's another Z turn now. Oops, there, goes up there. Whee, and then we're at the top. So, bar anything drastic happening, we will get to the top today. So I should be spending the evening up here. Wouldn't that be nice? Just me, you, and the crickets. That's creepy. No, I'll just delete that. Whoa. Do you know what breaks are like? Tedious, bloody breaks. It's like buffering. Only you can't breathe. Just a thought. Just at the top. Wait a minute. It's not good. It's an overcast day. I'm sweating buckets though. But it's actually quite mild at the top here. It's not as windy as I thought it might be. Sun's trying to make its way through the clouds. I'm so thirsty. And I really need to take this rucksack off. It's really digging into my armpits. Vango. They don't make them anymore. 60 litre. When I got it, I wasn't even sure I'd need that big. But I need bigger than that now, and I need a more comfortable one as well, and preferably lighter, because what I'm realising rather quickly is that weight is everything for me now. I'd be 4 litres of water lighter if I had a water source other than that, which if it were an Acropolis, yeah, you might drink it. But yeah, I'd be 40 litres lighter, but 40 litres, what the hell am I talking about? If I had 40 litres on me, I'd be happy, feeling like I do. 4 litres of water on me. But there's no source of water, so. But it's still seriously hard work. And if I ever want to do anything beyond ground level for more than one night, then I need to seriously start looking at other gear, I guess. The thing is, the lighter you go, the more expensive you get. You can get light stuff and it's crap because the material's just no good. I can't walk and breathe. I'm going to have to switch you off. Lovely view, look at that. That's where we're going. I think this roadway, trackway, is what the foresters use. sorry, looking at the back of my head. I believe this pathway goes next to the area that I'm going to set up the hammock. It's like a wooded area, coniferous, long, straight up, lots of trees. We had a look in there a couple of videos back, I believe. Well, it might even be the last one, I can't remember. I think this will come out, yeah, in the last one you would have probably seen. So I'll catch up with you when we're a bit closer. Nearly there. Hey. I don't know what this is, so we're going to take a look. For some reason it's fenced off. It's like a little gravel pit. Okay, not so interesting. I do believe this might be Mardy compass stone. I'm not sure. Sorry, looking at the grass, I can't balance. What's down that hole? Can you see anything? Not a lot. Just here on the track. A bit more ways to go. I think that is where we're going. Okay, I'm on low power mode. Before I can charge up, I'm just going to let you know, this is the route into the trees. And that is roughly the view I'm going to be waking up to tomorrow. Now I need to get my phone on charge. Now, where's there a plug socket? Well, we made it. I've got to find somewhere now to put up the hammock. There's already been people here, built a fire, so this might actually be a good spot. But I'm sure my battery power is going to run out soon. I'll get the other camera out as soon as I can, and I'll show you what it's like putting up the tarp, and we'll talk about it a bit more. But I need to get into my bag, get a ground sheet out, and basically start making the place home for the night. Okay, I've picked a spot. It's going to be this tree and that one. Good size apart. There to there, and I've deliberately picked ones that had very few branches at the bottom here, because I didn't really want to go breaking branches. I'll go and get my bags, which are over there, and we'll start setting up. You can see this tree and this tree. Okay, here we go. We have from DD, the DD Travel Hammock Bivi, built-in mosquito net. A couple of spreaders for the bug net, just pop in, and a bit of shock cord, bungee cord, whatever, I imagine, to hold the bug net and keep it off your face. So we'll deal with that in a little while. Let's have a look at this first. That looks like it's going to be enough. Now, you want it set up so it's going to be, so you can sit down on it basically, feet on the floor. So you're going to want to start at about shoulder height, and we'll see how it goes from there. Just adjust it as you go along. So these straps we're going to wrap round, and then just do like you do up your bootlaces. A bit higher on the other side. Try not to damage the tree. Now I might be a little bit too high. I don't know. I think it might be alright. Okay, I've cut up two 25-foot lengths of, this is a 2mm paracord, I believe. I could have done with some thicker stuff, but this is all I've got. So, ridge line, same trees, just a bit higher to hold the shelter. So we'll put that over. Let's see. They kindly give you some pegs to help you. There we go, couple of pegs, couple of guy ropes. So I'm going to put 2 pegs at the back and then extend the front and use that as a seating area. Yeah, it's very soft, yeah. I may have to change this later on when I get up. See how it goes. So these guidelines, I'm just putting a little knot in that. Get that through that. Okay, let's run you through what I've done. Let's have a look. Oopsie. Okay, I've pinned the tarp out straight out in front. Tree that. This corner goes out to there. I've wrapped it around that branch. Done the same the other side and inside. I've got a clear. Got the elastic cord going up to the edge of the shelter there, tarp. Now I've got my Therm-A-Rest sleeping bed there. I'm going to blow that up, pop that underneath because there's a space. It's on the back, so I'll do that. And then I can start setting up some food and kitchen area. Let's leave that like that for now. I've got a Flextail. There's no way I can blow up my bed anymore. Plus, this doubles up as a lantern, so the only noisy bit, I forgot where the camera was. It's noisy, but it's better than me running out of breath. Technology, don't you just love it? So say with the hammock, to use a partially inflated bed. Don't know why, but I'm going to go pretty full, but we'll see how we go with that. I think that's looking pretty good. Pretty good, I think. Right, I don't know if you can see this. I'll show you how to make what is essentially a rope carabiner. I've just put a fisherman's knot in there, simple kind of fisherman's knot, but you want it closed. Basically, go like that, and grab that. You make a little one of them. See? And what you do, a little hanger, put that through there, and I've got a little hook in there, little loop. So I'm going to put that through the loop. Right, go like that, and then pop your fingers through like that. Then you pop your knot through there, and you got a little hanging loop. Yeah, that's pretty good. Should get a good night's sleep with that. Okay, time to tidy up and get some kind of kitchen in order. Howdy peeps, I'm pretty much set up. I'm just going to make myself a kitchen now. I've cleared away a lot of stuff. Now my night out starts. Cheers, little drop. to warm the cockles, you know. Chopper Jack Daniels. I usually drink rum, spiced rum, but Jack's is all I had. First things first, put the kettle on. So, I've got my phone charging up, battery bank, power bank, one of the best things I ever bought. Don't know why I didn't get one sooner. The phone's been on for a while now. Oh, it's up to 100%. That's quite amazing. Well, bargain. This is an Anchor. I forget the model. I'll put it in the gear list at the bottom of the video. But well worth having, and it was only about £35 if I remember rightly. I've only just got it, I should know. They don't cost much at all. You know, especially if you're away for the evening or a couple of days, you definitely need something to charge up your camera, your phone, any essentials really. My only essential with me now is my phone at the moment. Trangia, as always. And a pot holder. It's kind of weird sitting in the woods talking to myself and the birds are singing. It's rather nice actually. There we go. Finally get rid of some of that water I've been lugging around. So the floor's pretty damp. I'm in the woods, you've got to be careful. Like I say, we've had rain, floor's damp, but even so, I'm going to be on the safe side. I've got just a metal tray there, aluminium tray. I've also got some soldering mat, high temperature resistance. I'm not going to use it now because it's just going to get wet laying it on the floor, but I'm going to keep an eye on the ground even though it's damp. And we go. I've also got something there. And I've got sausages later on, so I'm going to have a bit of a feast tonight. Sausages is good. Right, some water. Oh, get rid of some of this water, that's what I've been needing to do. So I've moved down to titanium. I'm still carrying a whole bunch of weight. I don't know quite what else I can lose weight on at the moment. Somewhere I've got a lid. I've hung my rucksack up off the ground. I've got a carabiner on there that's definitely overkill, and it is heavy. It's just one item, but these one items all add up in the end. But it's the only strong one I had, so keep it off the ground. Coffee. And my usual Galaxy. Can't beat it. Okay, before it gets too dark, give you an indication of where we are. Let's have a look. Shall we take a look around? So, oops. Still going? Yep. So, this is where we are. And we'll take a look and show you what's outside the forest. Near there. Out of the forest. And we're in there. You could just about make out where we are. And this is where we are. It's still daylight. So this is where we are. That's the view from my window tonight. So we're all set up. I've got a nice evening. And even signs of spring. Look at this. So lovely, lovely evening. And we're looking down on the town of Pentra, South Wales, in the Rhondda Valley. There we go, Pentra. Hello, Pentrans. Okay. It's getting dark in here pretty quickly. And there we are over there. There we go, home away from home. We're home for the night. Got some sausages on the go. Got to do some cooking now while I've still got some daylight left, because it's going to get dark in here pretty soon. Sizzle, sizzle. I've eaten and I'm going to be settling down to bed shortly. Just thought I'd have a look through the wood, see what it's like in the dark. Oh, look at that, creepy. Okay, well, that's me heading back. Here's my camp for the night. I've got my sweeties in there. And I'll catch you later. Okay, I'm all tucked up in my hammock. It's pretty warm in here really, considering. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm fed, I'm watered. I just need to try and sleep now. Not really in the mood to sleep, to be honest. I think it might be a long night. Dun, 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 dun. Okay peeps, well, does it look like I'm standing up? Looks like I'm leaning against the wall, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to say goodnight, catch you all in the morning. Night night. Decided it's munchies time. I got my munchies. Yum yum. So I think I'm going to struggle to sleep tonight. What time is it? 10:30. I usually lie in bed and watch something, and then my eyes just get tired and I fall asleep. But I've got nothing to watch, so I'm just going to eat something instead. Good morning. It's just after 5 AM. I've got my radio on. The birds are singing and it's starting to get light. So I'm thinking I might get up, put the kettle on, make a drink, because I'm thirsty. As you can see, it's daylight, and my biofuel is a bit cold to light. Oops. So I'm currently warming it up in my pocket. Overall, not a bad night. Having to get up and go to have a pee every 5 minutes is a bit of a pain. But overall, yeah, the only thing with the hammock I'd say is the little compartment underneath where where you put your sleeping mat. It closes by 3 Velcro strips. They don't work. Every time I moved, I could see the my sleeping mat popping out the side. So I know it probably costs more money in the end. It needs a zip compartment, because 3 strips of Velcro up, and small strips as well, like that. 3 strips of Velcro up the entire length of the size of a sleeping mat doesn't work. It don't work. So DD hammocks. I mean, yeah, like I say, probably end up costing more because you get an extra zip in there. But to make the product better, yeah. Otherwise, I had a good night. I'm just desperate for a coffee, morning coffee, just warming my biofuel in my pocket. In my pocket, biofuel. Alright, I'm going to switch off, try and light up again. Bye. As you can see, biofuel gets cold, and when it gets cold, it doesn't light. warm it up in the morning, stick it in your pocket for 5 minutes, go and have a chat to some strangers online, whatever. But yep, you can see now is fire, which is good stuff, which means I can have a drink. See, fire. Right, put the water on. Okay, we're underway. I'm going to switch off, make myself a cuppa. It's pretty, isn't it? Cuckoo. Right, time for my drink. Just thought I'd show you the flame. So, we'll take you out, see what the morning looks like outside the forest. It's pretty nippy. Oh. Good morning, Wales. Good morning, Pentra. Good morning, birds singing. So I'm just waiting for my coffee to cool down a little bit. It's a chilly morning. Hands are a bit nippy. But there's a bit of a breeze in the air. Otherwise it's a nice morning. It's 20 to 7 in the morning, Friday morning. And I tell you what, I've got a cold nose. As you can see, even though it's dark in there, my camp held up for the night. Just going to finish my drink. And then I'm going to break camp because there's not much to do here in the woods, and I've eaten my dinner, the sausages, so I've got no food left. So I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to break camp and make my way home. Look at the wood, look at the trees. What am I doing that for? I don't know why I'm doing that. Trees, trees, everywhere trees. So I'm all packed up, I'm all done, ready to go. Leave no trace, take all your rubbish home with you. I've got my rubbish in my bag, in my pocket, and somehow I can't fit everything in my bag. Still got my coat on, I'm going to get hot. Nothing fits. Anyway, it's been a good night and I'm glad you all joined me, and catch you again another time. Bye bye for now.